So how can I put this to you? When you talk about the left does this, and the right does that, and the conservatives do this, and the liberals do that, how can you live in a two-tiered system? And how long will it take you to realize that the left wing and the right wing belong to the same bird? They are convincing you to war against one another. With, oh no, don't listen to him, he's on the left. Oh no, don't listen to them, they're on the right. There's no left and right. There's no bird. There's no wing. There's just conflict. The left and the right are the two sides, illusory sides they created to give you something to fight over, to divide and conquer you. If you can't say, well, I come together with my brother and my sister and we have a good time, because you have to say, well, I can't hang out with them, they're on the right, I'm on the left. What have they done? They turned you against one another. And over what principle? That they're on the left and you're on the right? I guarantee you, you're not on the left. They're not on the right. You're not on the right and they're not on the left. You see, right and left, no matter perspective. If I stand facing you this way, this hand, my right hand is on this side. But if I stand facing you this way, my right hand's on that side. What's the right and the left? Even if you said it was the east and the west instead of the right and the left. East and west are both coordinates on the same planet. Sure, you can try and support the east more than the west, but they both need your help equally. What you gonna do? You got two options. Fight about it with the opposite wing, or think about it. Really think about it. Throw away the whole bird. Okay? Don't worry about what wing you're on. It's a bad bird. The bird with its two wings is all just a big story, a narrative dreamed up to make you think that you're against someone. They're only putting you on the right so that everyone against you is on the left. They're only putting you on the left so that everyone against you becomes the right. There's no left wing. There's no right wing. There's no bird. It's all up here. Okay, think carefully. Think carefully. If you have a political opinion, and that's your opinion alone, and the way you decide you think that the world should be run, or the particular government or system should be run. Oftentimes, many people will not share in that. Oftentimes, many people will. Does that put them on an imaginary left wing or right wing of some invisible bird somewhere? Or does it simply mean there are people that agree with you, and people that disagree with you, and people that partly disagree with you, without having to be on the opposite side? They don't put them disagreeing with you doesn't mean they're of the opposite political opinion, because they might agree with you on something that's right and agree with you on something that's left. But no, they had to sort themselves into the category right or left to make themselves your friend or foe. It's, you see, the friend or foe thing. It's a team thing. It's a divide and conquer thing. Even if you don't believe it's to conquer us, you have to see that it's to divide us. Otherwise, why would there only be two tiers of government? It only takes two tiers to turn people against each other. Why not just one tier? Why not just like helping people? Or why not several tiers? Why not 5? Right? It it doesn't make sense to have just two unless you're trying to create duality where you have to be on one side or the side that's against that side. Anytime you only have two teams competing, everybody on Team A is against Team B. And everybody on Team B is against Team A. As soon as you have three teams, it's like, well, we just have to win. We got to beat both other two teams. We got to work together. But when there's only two teams, it's like, well, we just have to screw them hard enough, and then we'll win anyway. It becomes less about working with your team and more about just messing up the other team. I think I'll close this video with a statement I made a few years ago. It's not whether we can take each other down. It's whether we can build each other up.